Have you ever wondered what life might be like with no alarm clock? I mean, let's get serious. Every time your alarm clock goes off each day and your body gets that wake-up shock, don't you think in the back of your mind, I just need a couple more hours of sleep? Just a couple more hours. You know your body needs it. In fact, you know you will feel way more refreshed if you could just get it. That 2 extra hours of sleep. That 2 extra hours that would mean the difference between a real life and a life where you have to answer to a boss. Someone else that is seemingly in complete control over your entire destiny. Some days, it makes you want to cry. So, you take every minute you can with that snooze button and eagerly hit it so you can at least enjoy 10 more minutes. But 10 minutes just isn't long enough. So, you start calculating in your mind how you can shave off some time from getting ready so you can press the snooze button just one more time. Just another 5 minutes. Sound familiar? Well, congratulations on your interest in taking charge, taking control, and looking at starting a home-based business. The opportunity to gain control of your life and never have to wake up to the sound of an alarm clock ever again has never been better. Think of what that might feel like to be able to sleep in for however long you want and get up when you feel totally well-rested. Well, that reality can happen for you, like it's happening for tens of thousands of people throughout North America right now. With the state of our current economy, millions of Americans and people around the world are choosing to follow the spirit of the American dream and are going into business for themselves. And that's a really good thing, because most people are just not financially on track to even be able to retire and live comfortably by the time they retire. Do you realize that every day 10,000 Americans reach the retirement age of 65? Yes, 10,000! But the statistics aren't so inspiring. Just take a look at today's 65-year-olds. The numbers speak for themselves. 54% are dependent upon the government, church, or family. 36% are still working, not exactly the retirement they were hoping for. 5% are dead. 4% are financially independent, which sounds great until you learn that the government's definition of financial independence is a little over $3,000 a month, and that only leaves 1%. Only 1% will ever make it to what's classified as wealthy with a net worth of $5 million or more. The question is, which category do you want to end up in? The 1% club, right? I mean, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? Unfortunately, the odds are heavily stacked against you. But I've got great news. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit, there's a good chance that with the right team, the right training, and the right support, you can get on the fast track to wealth in record time. Here's why. Tony Robbins says that success leaves clues. So, if we take a closer look at the wealthy 1% and study how they've gotten there, what we discover is that the majority of the 74% achieved wealth by being entrepreneurs, business owners, and investors. I'm completely convinced that going into business for yourself could be one of the best decisions you could ever make towards building your financial future. Robert Kiyosaki, who is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, teaches us this in his theory of the cash flow quadrant. This is the difference between the poor, the middle class, and the wealthy. According to him, there are 4 ways to earn money. On the left side of the quadrant are employees and self-employed. These people trade time for dollars. And because there's never enough time, they can never earn enough dollars. This is why they are trapped in the rat race and end up retiring broke. On the right side of the quadrant are the rich and wealthy. They are the business owners and investors and have money working for them. They follow systems for success and use a concept called leverage that allows them to live their dream and enjoy the freedom and financial lifestyle that most people only dream of. So let us help you stop trading time for dollars and start building a business that gets money working for you. It's time for you to put more leverage on your side. The home-based business industry is just the place to do it. The best news is you're not alone. Over 16 million people in the U.S. and 74 million people worldwide are part of the direct sales industry, and that number is expected to double or possibly even triple in the next decade. The time to start your home-based business is now. Let us help you with this process to become part of the 1% that gets to experience true wealth. It's simple, it's easy, but most of all, it's fun. Please fill in your information on this page to take control of your destiny right now. Let us help you get started.